Hey guys, Mr. BXRP here, and welcome back. Today is March 3rd of 2020, and let's just jump right into it, guys. So the market cap, let's see here, it's 250 billion, 249 billion is the total. Bitcoin's at 87.10, Ethereum's at 222, XRP's at a 23-cent number. Nobody's excited about that, so we can move on. Fiat leak, looks like the trading is pretty anemic. Not much going on there as well. So we're not starting out very exciting, are we? The real topic of what's going on out there in the last week is just the economy. So the Dow, they lowered the rates a half a point today, and the Dow went. I was literally in a real estate closing when it happened, and everybody was all giddy. Oh, they just lowered the rates, and the Dow jumped, I think, to 350 or so, and I looked at my mortgage broker friend and I said to him, it's not going to hold. And we were down almost as much as 1,000 before you knew it. Now it looks like we're down to 696. So those rate reduction tricks just aren't going to work. I mean, there's obviously a correction going on, and nothing is going to get in the way of this correction. So I don't know what the future holds, but certainly watching this market go down is not a surprise to most people who've been paying attention. So actually posted by Rob Licker on Twitter. He had posted about the federal rate cut, which happened today, and I would suggest you guys follow Rob Licker. He's at Rob Licker on Twitter. He posts very good information and has really does speak his mind, but is a super sharp guy. So I would suggest you follow him. Ian Northing had posted this on Twitter, and he's at Ian VINS on Twitter, and he said, "I'm sure they are." And this was from Brad back on January 20th. It said Steve Mnuchin at the WEF 20 was asked about cryptocurrency, and he said, quote, "There are benefits to cross-border payment systems and lowering costs for consumers and businesses. We absolutely support companies working on this. Critical to apply this pragmatism to U.S. regulation." So he has a lot of the things we heard from him have been about regulation. And interesting enough, this lady who is Salah Mashin, who works for Bloomberg, she's a Bloomberg news reporter. You may have heard that, or if you haven't, she posted this on Twitter. She had said yesterday that Mnuchin met with cryptocurrency and digital asset industry folks today at Treasury. So we can only imagine who they were meeting with. We know who they like to meet with. So very interesting, they were meeting with them. And also Mnuchin, if you guys remember, just I know exactly how many days ago it is. That's how sad. I think it was 20 days ago. He said that we were going to see regulations. I believe the quote was very quickly. I think that's what he said, very quickly. So it's 20 days later. So far it's not so quickly, but let's hope we're going to see it. Cryptopolis, who I cannot recommend enough that you follow on Twitter, he posted this on Twitter, said, "Doesn't this look familiar? Just replace the FedNow service logo with Ripple and XRP logo." So, you know, and a lot of this is the process of FedNow. And a lot of people think it does look very similar to Ripple and XRP, and then there's some haters in here that say, you know, it seems like a far stretch and all this stuff. Let me tell you something. You know, our government is not that good at you know, internet tech. They're not in that business. They're going to look to the private sector for the best possible solution. I would not be one bit surprised if FedNow is just a white paper version of RippleNet and XRP, and that's just my guess. It's just my opinion. Why would they go reinvent the wheel when, you know, when Ripple has invented this, you know, high performance machine that they can just plug right into? Ripple doesn't care if they white label it and they call it FedNow. What do they care? If underneath this FedNow service is RippleNet, and the gas that's going to move all these payments is XRP, who cares? I hope there's another 50 companies that build stuff that look just like this and that compete with Ripple and do payments using XRP. I don't care. The more companies, the better. And I promise you, Ripple will be happy too, because they hold so much XRP. They're going to be thrilled when the price goes up. So that's just my thoughts on that. This is another thing in Cryptopolis. If you want to raise your, and this is a post that I made on Twitter the other day, if you want to raise your money management and markets IQ, listen and subscribe to Cryptopolis. He has 40 years of real world experience. So Cryptopolis has a YouTube channel. I'm telling you guys, listen, just trust me on this. Go subscribe to Cryptopolis's YouTube channel and go listen to the live stream he did the other day. Okay. He's a 40-year veteran. He's down to earth. He's got no big ego, and he has the heart of a teacher. Okay, he's a great guy. He's a friend of mine. He's become a friend of mine, and he's a fantastic guy. I'm telling you, I talk to him, multiple times a week. He's a fantastic guy, and he's providing us an amazing service by having a YouTube channel. So I suggest you guys go subscribe to his YouTube channel right now. Okay, you're going to thank me later. And go ahead in the comments section below. Everybody thank me for recommending to go subscribe to Cryptopolis, because you will thank me later. All right, moving on. I had done this post. I said Ripple said 2020 was the year of digital assets. Do you think this will be the year that XRP makes a move above its previous all-time high of 384? So after 2 days, we had 4,777 votes, and nearly 63% of the people think that this will be the year that XRP will go over 384, and 37% of the people say it won't. So I was interested to check the temperature of the community and see where everybody was at and where their expectations were, and I'm not really surprised by the results, but I think, I would say this, and you probably are wondering, where do I sit? And I'm going to say this, only because Ripple said 2020 the year of digital assets, and I believe regulations are right around the corner. I think I'm going to be in the yes category, and it's not meant to be a price prediction. I'm just talking about crossing all-time high. I would not be surprised if it happened this year, but there are obviously no guarantees. Everybody needs to do their own research, make their own decisions. But based on everything that I see lining up, I would not be surprised. But we never know, because here we are at 23 cents. So we will see. Moving on. This was from Jamie Melbourne had posted this underneath my poll, and he said it will be this year. So this was a response. David Schwartz was responding to someone, and David Schwartz, let's see here. This person had said both Ripple and its new product were almost identical. The bank's new stuff won't be released until 2021. And then David Schwartz said, that's too late to do us any good. Our XRP strategy can't wait that long. So back in April of 2018, David Schwartz was saying that it wasn't going to happen. It was definitely going to happen before 2021. Now anything could have changed since then, but I love to see the confidence. I love to see what the intentions were and what their goals were back then. So I think that's cool stuff to see. And this was another post. Cryptopolis is all over my video today. This was a post where Miguel Vaya said, I can never own anything except for XRP. I'm not going to have you listen to the whole thing. I'm just going to have you listen to a little piece of it.
Projects kind of rise to the top. I'm personally, I really enjoy following Zuko on Twitter, and I think Zcash is really, really interesting. But I could never own anything but XRP.
Yeah. Low-key, you're most excited about XRP.
Just a little bit. Well, hey, if we're gonna talk about a coin that has actual traction and has a company behind it that's well funded and is really sort of starting to get that escape velocity, good luck finding something better than XRP.
Boy, do I agree with him, and I love hearing him say that. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Let's keep an eye on the markets, see what happens. The thing that I'm patiently waiting for every day that I talk to people behind the scenes, the only thing that I want to hear about, the only thing that I want to see right now is regulations. I want regulations. I think with regulations, all of these banks are coming off the benches and getting in the game. I'm all about regulations. Give me regulations, and I don't think we're far, and I don't think that that Ripple stuck its neck out saying that 2020 was the year of the digital asset on a mistake. I think they meant it for a reason. So based on that, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a code checker, and I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. This video is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button and share with anybody who you think might do the same. And listen, if you have not subscribed to my channel, come on guys, show me some love, subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. We're very, very close to 10,000 subs, and it would be fantastic if we can hit it. Thank you so much, and everybody have a great day.